All right, and welcome to Robert C. Byrd Wrestling Quad. Tonight at Robert C. Byrd Gymnasium, and we're just waiting the start of the matchup between Robert C. Byrd and Gilmer County. And here you'll see some of the Robert C. Byrd Flying Eagles getting some forfeits.
There's only going to be 2 contested matches tonight. Gilmer has been plagued with a lot of injuries and only have 2 wrestlers tonight.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, we'll continue on with the duel. Here we go with our first bout, first match. This should be Julian Lounsbury from Robert C. Byrd and Grady Starsick from Gilmer County.
Good wrestling right here. Boys are fighting for position here.
Find position, trying to get head control there for a while. Change levels. Out of bounds. And lead attack got us into a double.
Julian finishes it for a takedown.
Very good. 2-on-1 wrist control. Now trying to get into it's like a chicken wing there.
Think about this down pressure. That's makes this move successful. So he's wrestling off his knees there and on his toes. Trying to get a tilt over right now.
He's got to try to run it.
Getting some near fall there. He's got to settle into it to get the fall here. And there it is.
There it is.
Minute 20 seconds. Secure the fall.
Oh, very good opening match for RCB.
Absolutely. 16 points there in there.
All right, this should be Noah O'Neill against Liliana Richards from Gilmer County.
Noah in on the sweep single there, trying to look to finish it and elevate that leg. Moves up. Liliana's working a wizard and head. Looks like Noah slipped it pretty good there and secured the 2 takedown.
So we're going for a cradle. Sprawled out. Trying to work that half.
Riding legs now. See if we can get a turn here. Trying to pull that arm, look for a guillotine. Got to be careful here. That puts a lot of pressure on that shoulder, and he rolls through. That's a good way to do it. No near fall secured there. He cuts her for the escape. Starting back over on her feet. Current score is 2-1. Noah in the lead from RCB.
Tried for a sweep.
Needs to close that distance a little bit. He's shooting kind of far away. See if he works some setups here.
Got in on the single. Looks like he's going to be able to turn it and take the 2. So his current score is 4-1.
Sinking that half in. See if he can get the turn. Looks like she's going to go.
Yeah.
Securing some near fall points here. And that concludes the first period. Noah securing 3 near fall points there. For folks at home, your first time viewing a wrestling match, criteria to score some near fall is you got to hold the opposing opponent with that 40-degree angle to the mat to secure some near fall points. Looks like Leon chose neutral here. Start back over at their feet with the current score is 7-1 with Noah from RCB in the lead.
Good shot.
Nice little
Duck
duck
under.
there. Working some bundled arms here, see if he can get a turn. Transition to this cradle.
Yeah. Looks like he's got it in pretty good.
And he secures the fall. "36 seconds into the second period. I believe that should do it for our contested matches. The rest of the RCB Flying Eagles should be receiving their forfeits through here. And that's about as quick as you can see a dual meet, folks.
Absolutely, but good to see sportsmanship afterwards.
Absolutely. It's a forfeit for Philip Barbour's 106, Kylan Rosenkrantz. Sorry if I butchered that.
Rosenkrantz, I believe. Up next should be Brandon Ferris for Phil Barbour and Devlin Poster for Lincoln.
Lincoln on a single leg there, switching to the double.
Back to the single, head outside.
guys are doing a good job at fighting for control and controlling each other's ankles.
He's got a good, looks like a cross face in there.
Cradle locked up. Scores the 2.
Takes him to his back, getting near fall points.
Secured a 3-point near fall to take the lead at 5-0 for Brandon Ferris from Philip Barbour. Some good action on bottom there, and Bernie Anderson from Lincoln earns the escape.
Another takedown.
Immediately into a near fall position. Working that cross face. Mr. Ferris secures 2 near fall there. Another good turn there to secure 3 more near fall.
Another bit of a scramble.
Got a little clock error here with the score. Philip Barbour should be up 12-1. Looks like they got a fix there. Next take down there.
Another tilt. Back to 2-1 now into the half. So he might try to run that.
He transitioned straight into it there. He's going to have to look for the fall here. He's already secured enough points for a tech fall. If he secures the traditional fall here, that'd be an extra team point. He does.
And he does.
Technical fall would be outscoring your opponent by 15 accumulated points. The difference between that and a traditional fall and the team point standing wise would be 5 points your team would earn for a tech fall and 6 for a traditional fall.
Be Ryan Morris.
I believe so.
Well, take down onto the back directly.
Right into near fall criteria, looking to secure the fall. You can ignore that, folks. We also have a middle school try going on at the same time on another mat, off camera.
And one of the keys to this position is try to get chest on chest, get your full body weight pressing down into him.
Absolutely. Chest on chest, teed out good, on your toes, creating a lot of down pressure here. Makes for a very uncomfortable situation for the wrestler on their back. Got 50 seconds left in the period. He's able to fight off his back.
Very good. He got his arm in between the two of them. That allowed him to get turned back over.
half again.
Half an ankle.
He's starting to secure some near fall here. Referee signaling 3 near fall have been awarded, and there is the fall with 2.6 seconds left in the first. Good sportsmanship there. The wrestlers shaking hands again after the match. Side of the mat there. You like to see that.
Absolutely. Always good to see that.
Two takedowns secured there by Lincoln's wrestler.
Two on one. Trying to work that, keep him on that. Now trying to transition this into a cradle.
A lot of hand fighting underneath there with the wrestlers, trying to edge position on one another.
And a half Nelson. Going for a 2-on-1. See if we can get that pulled back in. Going for the half.
The idea here is to get out on your toes and create as much down pressure as you can on the bottom wrestler. Really helps the efforts of turning someone. Great job by the Philip Barbour wrestler to work his way back to his base and get the escape.
Yeah, one of the other things I saw is that when the wrestler went for the half, he turned away. And a lot of people, that's not your first instinct, and he really did a good job with that.
Yep, look away and fight the hands. That was the end of the first period with Lincoln wrestler having the edge over Philip Barbour currently with a score of 2-1. A bit of a headgear malfunction there for a second.
Nothing serious though.
Lincoln selects to choose bottom at the start of the second.
He escapes immediately.
Escape. Great effort to get out and underneath there quickly. Nice little duck there into a single. Secure the 2 takedown.
And trying to put that pressure on him, try to break him down onto the mat. She's doing. Current score is 5-1. Phil Barbour's trying to go for a stand-up.
Both wrestlers are doing a good job trying to edge each other one way or the other.
Yeah, they're both maintaining their position right now. Back to the 2-on-1, trying to pull that into the belly there. Moves off that to the half, see if he can run it.
Secure near fall.
Fighting it through the bridge.
Was able to avoid the pin to finish the end of the second period there. Secured 3 near fall with that to bring the score 8-1 in Lincoln's favor. And Philip Barbour has Tracy at the start of the third period. Looks like they're going to choose to go neutral and wrestle on their feet.
Looks like we might be having a little bit of blood time or something.
I think he's signaling injury time there. Might be something with his hand. I'm not sure what's going on. Wiping his nose, might be some blood. Hard to tell in a sport that's physical like this.
Yeah, it could be about anything. That seems like we're ready to go. Both wrestlers trying to get position on the hook. Looks for a cowboy there.
Nice little head and arm there. Just doing some near fall now.
And he's sinking it in deeper. He's trying to get his hip to the mat.
Looks like he's going to secure the fall, and that'll do it. 32 seconds into the third period.
And again, good sportsmanship. Barbour wrestler trying to get into a double.
Let's see if he can get his head popped out here and finish it.
Got his hands locked.
Good defense by the Lincoln wrestler, and they're out of bounds there.
Another shot. And that's one of the key things is sometimes right when the referee restarts, people are not quite ready for it. And sometimes you can kind of catch them there and get a quick touch, takedown.
Get in there and a quick takedown. And looked like he might have been a little excited on that takedown because he locked his hands and he kept them locked there for a little bit. So that's a point secured for Lincoln there. We'll start back over in referee's position with Philip Barbour on top. Looking,
looks like a
nice reversal. Just possibly start scoring some near fall to try to sink that half in. Philip Barbour wrestler is doing a decent job at getting extended, but looks like Lincoln might overtake him here.
Yep. Looks that way. Looks like he's getting back points now. Looking to secure the fall.
Tight.
This is that chest-on-chest pressure.
Out on his toes when he sink that half deep.
And great fighting from the bottom to get off his back there.
Absolutely. Key there is bridge it and turn in one way or the other and try to slip your hand in between your body and the chest of your opponent there. Create some separation. Some great fight off his back. That'll conclude the first period with Lincoln having a current point margin at 6-2 over Philip Barbour. Get some injury time red. have a little rib action there. He was on his back for quite a few seconds there. That's a lot of pressure on you.
And when you're fighting that hard and getting moved in different positions, you just never know what can happen.
Very easy to see sternum and rib injuries in wrestling. It's a very strenuous sport. When you're stretched out, rolling through, trying to get off your back, it's very easy to torque something. See how long he needs to take to recover. You got a minute and a half for injury time, but it looks like he's going to be all right, thankfully. So let's see some continued action here.
All right, looks like we'll begin this period in neutral.
Decent reshots there.
Trying to work into the double.
Looks like Lincoln's going to secure the 2 here. All he has to do right now, is just get that leg over the other one there, and he did it. Just winging a wrist. See if he can't get some near falls. Well.
Yeah.
Looks like he is. He might secure the fall here. That's a fairly tight situation.
Yeah.
Minute 10 left in the period. That's a lot of time to be on your back, and he does secure the fall.
So that'll be another 6 points for Lincoln.
Newsom from Philip Barbour here, and possibly Trenton Hardesty from Lincoln, maybe.
Both are in a tie position right here, just trying to kind of feel each other out.
This is the 150-pound weight class.
Got the underhook, going for a throw.
Marshall Newsom throwing a hook there and gets the toss to secure the 2.
Trying to ride, but he's kind of high.
Got some legs in, see if he can crab through this position here. Key is he needs to get his hips up. A nice little roll through and escape by Lincoln wrestler there. That's some good effort.
Both are fighting for inside control. All right, shot. Good defense.
Working some double overs there.
Switches to single, get him finishes off.
It's a good takedown. They're out of bounds there. End of the period. Lincoln has choice and defers to the third, and Philip Barbour's Newsom chooses down. Current score is Lincoln is up 3-2. That would be the match score, not the overall duel score.
Good.
Good reversal.
Nice reversal.
See if we can sink that half there. Doesn't quite get it.
Now an escape by Lincoln. Good job there. Finding position and getting out. Looks like it's tied up at 4-4.
Out of bounds, back to the center. Both wrestlers fight for the inside position here on their ties. Both working some under-overs there, and Marshall moves them with the toss to score the 2 takedown, and they're out of bounds. Good job getting to his feet quick there.
Fighting the hands.
A nice little return to get him back down to the mat, at least with his hands. Might see us, they're out of bounds here.
Good effort by both wrestlers.
A spiral half here and drives a leg in, see if he can get him back down to the mat. He does get him returned. Close to near fall, but not quite. That is the end of our second period. Getting ready to start the third with Philip Barbour winning 6-4, and Lincoln chooses to start this period down position.
Half and tie there. See what happens. Gets got to come down to control. Looks like he's trying to run that half.
If he can capture that wrist, he's got enough vertical pressure there going towards his head. He might be able to get a quick turn.
A lot of fighting right now over wrist control.
Yeah, a lot of wrestling going on underneath that we can't necessarily see right now. Hand control is a big component when you're wrestling on the mat.
And one thing is he does have the ankle of the Lincoln wrestler there trapped, basically, which helps prevent a stand-up.
Might see Philip Barbour get hit for a stall here shortly. Looks like he was able to get him taken down there. One of the things you look for when you're officiating here in those positions is top man needs to work to improve his position. The bottom man also has that responsibility, but it's a little bit easier for the top man to do it sometimes.
Absolutely. Stand up, turn in.
A nice escape there.
Shot attempt from the outside.
Out of bounds there. 15 seconds left in the third period. Lincoln currently losing 5-6.
Needs a takedown here pretty soon.
That's going to do it for this match. Marshall Newsom winning the match 6-5.
Good competitive match.
This would be our 157-pound bout, but I'm not sure we have the name of these wrestlers. The Lincoln wrestler scores a takedown here.
Goes directly into a 2-on-1. That goes to an ankle.
Out of bounds there. No change of control for the Barbours. Returning to the down position here. Got a half in there pretty deep, looks like. See if he can get out to that side and run it.
Looks like he will. See if he can turn him.
Not quite yet there. Getting close to the near fall position. And he's securing the near fall now. We talked earlier here, key in this position is get your hips down, sink the half, try to get chest on chest and make it tight. The Barbour wrestler's done a very good job of fighting off his back here. It's not a comfortable position to be in.
Lincoln wrestlers readjusting. Gets the wrist in half again. Good job by the Phil Barbour wrestler trying to block him from getting out to that side with his legs.
He's done a good job of that. Makes it a little bit harder when someone's got your legs bound up. And he gets the turn. And the fall.
About 5 seconds to go in the period.
If you notice, that one was a little bit different from the time that he turned him previously in that period. If you saw, his chest was closer to being chest on chest there and got some good down pressure there. It really makes a difference.
Here we have a forfeit for Lincoln. And another forfeit for Lincoln.
Snap down there to secure, not quite there yet, secures the 2 now.
And back points, perhaps.
Good near fall there that he secured. Lincoln wrestlers doing a mighty good job of fighting there. Good healthy return to the mat. Trying to work that front headlock and get a knee tap there. And just likes to go behind him. Puts him over to his back there, securing some near fall.
Trying to work that shoulder down.
You notice he's trying to get off to the side there. Being in that north to south position with someone on their back isn't necessarily the greatest option for trying to pin someone. Lincoln wrestler recovers there and is able to get back to his stomach, but not before giving up a quick set of near fall there to bring the score to 7-0 with Philip Barbour up. Another turn here. And he blows him out of bounds. So they changed this rule here a couple years ago where high school you previously had to have the defending wrestler's shoulders inside of the circle, and anymore they've gone to that defensive wrestler can now have shoulders outside of the circle, but the offensive wrestler has to keep both his knees within the boundary or over the boundary of the circle to secure a fall or near fall points. It's a rule that I believe has come into effect over the past 3 or 4 years.
Something like that, yeah.
Start of the second period here. Philip Barbour's up 10-0 and elects to take the bottom position.
Goes for like a Granby there. Big wrestler now with the half and tight waist.
So got to get him broken down though. The wrestler turns back into him and goes straight to his back. And there's the reversal.
Puts like a wrestler on his back.
Minute 30 left in this period. And he secures the fall.
Minute 19 to go. Just goes to show you how quickly wrestling can change. We had one wrestler on his back, then the other one was on his back very quickly.
Positioning means a lot. It's a chess game.
Now we have, I believe, a forfeit for Lincoln and a forfeit for Philip Barbour.
And that will conclude the duel here. Teams lining up to shake hands here. Some more good sportsmanship by each of these teams.
been involved in wrestling for 4 years at Robert C. Byrd. He is being escorted by Chip and Amy Gay. His future plans are to continue wrestling at Fairmont State University and further his education in exercise physiology. Ladies and gentlemen, Gail Adams. Next we have Aiden Conley. Aiden has been on the wrestling team for 3 years. He is being escorted by Chris Conley and Robert Davis. His plans for the future are to go to Tech for another year and then possibly go to Fairmont State. Aiden Conley. Next we have Sophia Wagner. Sophia Wagner has been involved as a statistician for the wrestling team for 4 years, as well as a number of outdoor activities. She is being escorted by Eli Wagner. Her plans for their future are to attend WU for biomedical engineering and become a medical equipment team. Sophia Wagner. Let's give another hand for the Robert C. Byrd seniors this year.
Lincoln wrestlers receiving their forfeits, as we discussed earlier. The Gilmer High School, after being plagued with some injuries, only brought 2 wrestlers this evening.
And this should be Grady Starsick from Gilmer County.
And then either Gage Cottrell or Gavin Guthrie. Not sure which one of these wrestlers are. And on that single leg, dragging it to the mat, switching to a double, securing his 2 there.
Pulls him back in on the mat so they can try to work and break him down. And he'll get hit there for locked hands.
Yeah, I got some locked hands there. You get some reaction time once you come back down to the mat, but apparently he held him for a little bit longer than reaction time and gives up a point for the locked hands and then a 1 point for an escape. Currently we're sitting at 2-2.
And another single. Turns the corner.
Secures the takedown. And that 2-on-1's trying to get a breakdown here. And an escape by the Lincoln wrestler. It's a good effort to get out of there quickly.
Nice double leg shot.
Immediately in on his legs. It's a good takedown there. And that concludes our first period. Lincoln wrestler being up 5-4. The referee going over to the table to fix the score. Looks like they got it there. Looks like Lincoln selects to go down start of the second period here.
Run that half, putting him on his back.
Securing some near fall. See if he can drop his hips there and get some weight on him. Currently sitting at about 1:30 left in the second period. Lincoln wrestler does a good job to slip out from underneath there. Not before giving up 3 near fall points to Gilmer.
If you can get that crossface in, you might be able to get a reversal here.
Gilmer wrestler maintains control there. Looks like he might be ready to secure a fall. I spoke too soon. Gets his 3 near fall, but let's go. The Lincoln wrestler to give up an escape. Brings our score here now. Gilmer wrestler has 10 and Lincoln has 6. Snatch single and drags him down on the mat to secure 2 there for Grady Starsick. Out of bounds. Nice escape there. Get out from underneath there quickly. It's a lot of effort to get out from underneath someone that fast.
Absolutely, and obviously the less time he's been on the bottom, the more energy you have towards the next takedown you might be trying to get.
Going to wrap up the second period here with Gilmer having choice in the third, and they elect to start the third period here in the bottom position. Current score is 12-7 with Gilmer edging on the lead.
Lincoln wrestler spins it back down the mat.
Yeah, good little flurry there. There's an escape earned by Mr. Starsick with Gilmer County. Both wrestlers adamantly fighting for hand control and head position here. Lincoln wrestler has some ground to make up here in the last minute of the third period.
Start the game on a single. Key thing will be if he can get his arm around that back.
Get his arm slipped out here and he'll secure the 2. And he does. Not quite any near fall there yet.
I did a really good job of exploding last time. We'll see if that continues now. Alternate starting position.
So we got a caution red there. So anytime you elect to choose from that position, you have to notify the referee so that he can let the bottom wrestler know in case he'd like to adjust his positioning. He just cuts him there for the escape. Apologies for that buzzer again.
Looks like tried to go for a cowboy there.
Didn't quite lock it up there, but working a head and a leg there. We're out of bounds there with no takedown awarded. And approximately 12 seconds left in the third, with Gilmer leading 15-8 in the match.
So at this point, you can kind of take some chances that you normally might not take.
When I wrestled, we used to call this the fire drill situation. It's time to go all out. Gilmer secures the win there for Mr. Starsick at 15-8.
And this is Liliana Richards for Gilmer County.
She'll be wrestling Hannah Westfall from Lincoln. This is a nice little exciting matchup with 2 of the female contestants for the night. Starting to be a very big part of high school wrestling is female wrestling. We were talking a little bit off camera there a little bit ago that I believe I heard a statistic that female wrestling is the fastest and highest growing sport in the nation at the moment. I believe there's 26 states that have sanctioned girls wrestling as its own sport. It's an exciting, nice little turn to see that growing around our area.
Oh, absolutely. For this one.
And I know a single leg there. See if she can finish it. Switches to the double and does secure the 2.
Now she's trying to work inside. Working that ankle. Trying to break her down.
She's doing a good job staying on her toes, keeping some down pressure on her. Gets out front a little bit there and gives up the escape. She can pop her hips up there. She'll secure the 2. Pop her hips up and get her head free, and she does. Secures the 2 takedown there for Hannah Westfall. Brings the score 4-1 currently for Miss Westfall.
She's working that half. Looks like she's not quite going to get that.
That'll conclude our first period. Miss Westfall with Lincoln will have choice here to start the second. She elects to go neutral. Once again, our score 4-1 with Miss Westfall from Lincoln currently leading. And on that double there. Liliana sprawling out there with some good defense there.
Yeah. Good defense on the sprawl. Didn't let her get her head outside.
Yeah, down pressure.
Right now, head-to-head, both trying to fight for inside control and wrist control.
Liliana takes a shot. Some good leg defense here by Hannah Westfall. Working down to a front headlock.
Looks like she was trying to go for a pancake there.
Yes.
Slips behind.
Before Liliana secures the head on an arm and a takedown and some near fall. We got an illegal headlock there. So when you get that head on arm there, the rule states hands have to be locked or encircled above the defensive wrestler's elbow. So if it slips below that elbow or you just lock around the head, that is an illegal headlock. And appears to be that's what happened there. So Miss Westfall from Lincoln will receive a 1 point for an illegal move. We'll start back over here in the center with Miss Westfall down and Liliana on top.
One of the things important to point out on these moves, the illegal moves, is that these are for the safety of the wrestlers and everybody involved.
Absolutely, yes. Quick reversal there. Liliana works to her feet here and secures the escape on the edge of the mat with some good effort to get out from underneath the bottom. Stuck that tight. Yeah. Well, that concludes our second period with both wrestlers tied up. Score of 7-7. Liliana has choice from Gilmer here at the start of the third, and looks like her coach is signaling for her to choose down to start here. Nice explosion there. Good return.
Good job. Good job getting her back down the mat. So she's going for a...
She's got a cross arm there. She might try to go for a tilt. A bunch of variety of moves she can go for there, but right now she needs to work on getting her head back.
Looks like Richards might have tried to go for a Peterson there or something.
She gets the reversal and some near fall. Hannah Westfall doing a good job fighting off her back right here. It's a tough situation to be in.
Great job fighting back to her base.
It's a lot of effort there. It's not an easy spot to be in.
No, it's not.
Liliana working on a crossbody there. Got a leg in. Got 20 seconds left in this third period with Liliana from Gilmer County currently being up 12-7.
Looks like she's going for a cradle.
That head tucked in there deep for a near side cradle, but looks like we just ran out of time. It was a exciting, well-fought match. Both wrestlers there.
And now we have some forfeits for Lincoln.
This should conclude the rest of the contested matches for this duel between Lincoln and Gilmer County. So you folks at home know forfeits do award the team 16 points, so I'm not sure what the final score will be, but Lincoln will win this duel.
And again, looks like they're lining up to shake hands here at the end. And again, good sportsmanship.
Looks like we're getting started here with the Philip Barbour and Robert C. Byrd duel. Mr. Kylan Rosenkrantz gets the forfeit for Philip Barbour at the 106 weight class. Looks like there's also a forfeit in the 113 weight class being forfeited to Jacob Nutt from Robert C. Byrd. Looks like our next bout will be 120-pound weight class, but looks like that was forfeited to Robert C. Byrd also, to Mr. Caleb Jenkins. Looks like 126 would be a forfeit to Philip Barbour for Ryan Morris. 132-pound weight class. Looks like it's going to be. Looks like we're going to have a match here. Julian Lounsbury from Robert C. Byrd, and maybe this is Ryan Morris here. Julian secures a nice takedown there, double leg straight to his back, securing some near fall here. He's got some good positioning.
Yeah.
A lot of down pressure here, working some bundled arms there. Secures the fall there in 22 seconds.
Might be the fastest fall we've seen.
I believe so. It was an excellent takedown, straight to his opponent's back and secure the fall there. Brings us to the 138-pound weight class. This would be Malachi McCullough, Philip Barbour,
And Noah O'Neill.
Robert C. Byrd.
Noah on the single.
Gets that nice sweep single there to get the takedown. Looks like he's going to try a roll through cradle there, and he does secure it in the fall. Not quite going to beat Julian's there. That's 28 seconds. Next bout should be the 144-pound weight class. So we have Trey Abbott, Philip Barbour. I believe he's receiving a forfeit. Moving us up to the 150-pound weight class with Marshall Newsom from Philip Barbour and I believe
Camden Jenkins from Robert C. Byrd.
Watching these two wrestlers' matches earlier with common opponents, this should be a fairly good match.
Shot at a single. Good sprawl. We'll see if he can turn the corner here.
Get a lot of down pressure on that elbow, working to get that cradle and roll through. Not leg in there, but he's got some high position. See if Camden can slip it to secure the takedown, and he does. Camden maintains control by staying in on that leg there. Won't be quite enough. Marshall earns the escape there.
Both wrestlers circling, trying to get a good position. Oh, went for a single there, missed it. Tried to go behind and reshot.
Looks like Marshall's trying for that cradle again. And he gets it locked up. Securing near fall here. Key here is being in that cradle like this. Let's get that bottom knee underneath, slide them hips out, forces his shoulders to go down, but looks like Mr. Jenkins was able to get his hips slid out prior to that happening. So it's a good effort on him.
Still looks like he has his hands locked though, so he's still in a solid position.
Yeah, I believe he still has that cradle locked up. It's a tough spot to be in. You got to fight the hands there. It's not an easy position to be in. Everything's tight. He breaks the hands there and gets back over, but does give up 3 points for a near fall there. Brings the score 6-2. Mr. Newsom leading at the start of the second period. Mr. Newsom defers his choice to the third period, and Mr. Jenkins elects to take down to start the second period.
Stand up, fighting for wrist control.
Marshall slips a leg in there to return him. Working that guillotine ride. See if he can slip that over.
He does.
Gets the head here. The key is he's got to get near fall criteria before he can lock his hands. And he does. That is a very uncomfortable position to be in.
Absolutely. Getting good down pressure, and he gets the fall.
Minute 23 left in the second period. Brings us to the 157-pound weight class, which I don't believe either team has. I believe that was a forfeit of 175, possibly.
Might have been 165.
Some good action here by these two wrestlers.
Got bellied out. Good defense, trying to get down pressure, trying to get around the side. Good job trying to get back up to his triangle position. Actually gets around him and gets the takedown.
Ducks that arm and gets a takedown and some near fall there. Secured a 2-point near fall there.
Looks like he's going for a 3/4 Nelson.
Yeah.
Had him momentarily turned to his back, but doesn't appear to be going to be getting any back points for that.
Currently have a minute 3 left in the first period of this contest. Far knee, far ankle breakdown. Forking that forearm. Some one-on-ones, maybe a power half here. See if he can get out to the side and run this.
He's got that half in, got him turned onto his back. He's in great position and
secures the fall. About a minute 20 there to secure that fall. This would be a forfeit at the 215-pound weight class, and this would be our heavyweight bout. Looks like possibly Gail Adams or Steve McMillan are bumping up to 285 to take on Malachi Cross from Philip Barbour. The wrestlers working pretty heavy on each other's head here. Over-under position here. You see a lot of trips come out of this positioning with two of the 285-pound wrestlers. Don't see many throws in that position, but a lot of trips.
And just as you say that, we had our attempt at a trip. Might be listening to you. As you get more to the heavyweights, less usually leg shots and more throws and trips.
Can't say I necessarily blame them. It's a lot of weight to come down on someone if it doesn't go the way you're planning.
Absolutely. Of course, a lot of Greco-Roman influence there as well.
Correct. Some good movement out of these two wrestlers. Nice little snap there.
Will Loveton going for another trip. Got that one. That was a little bit closer than the last one up.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going for a bear hug.
Some good defense there to clamp on them elbows. Winding down the last 2 seconds here of this period. Going to be scoreless going into our second period here. Robert C. Byrd elects to go down. Start of the second period. Looks like he tried to dive through and capture a leg, but wasn't very successful there. Have to be careful here. That's not a great position to be in.
Now he's trying to get back up to his base. Moving on that. Now if he can get that, he's getting that limping leg over. If he can get that arm out, he actually has a reversal here.
Got it there. Key in that positioning there was hip position. There was some good hip positioning there to secure that reversal.
And now as you were talking about downward pressure, he's trying to work that half, trying to run it here.
Got a wrist and a half here.
And an escape.
Brings our score 2-1 with Robert C. Byrd leading here in the second period with approximately 45 seconds left.
Attempt that snap there.
Start back over here in the center. Some deep underhooks. See if he can get his hips in there and secure that bear hug he's been looking for.
Good job on the defense there, using your head kind of almost as a brace.
He clamps down on those elbows and uses his head to create some separation to get out from those double underhooks. It's not a place you want to stay.
Yeah.
And that'll do it for our second period. Philip Barbour is electing to choose down, start of the third. See if we can see an explosion here. And Robert C. Byrd wrestlers doing a good job at breaking that arm out from underneath of him. Got that wing in currently.
Breaking him back down. Looks like he almost going for a cradle. They didn't quite get his hands locked.
Philip Barbour wrestler was able to secure the escape there, and that ties it all up at 2-2.
This will be interesting. Neither one has scored a takedown yet, so we'll see what they go for here.
I've seen a lot of wrestling over my 10 years of officiating, and I doubt to say we're going to right now. I venture to say this one might be going to overtime, but see if they prove me wrong. Aggressive snap down.
Well, the key here is maintaining your proper stance, shoulder knee alignment, Trying to make sure that your weight is evenly distributed as much as you can.
Absolutely. A lot of that comes down to conditioning as well. We are almost 6 minutes into this match. It takes a wear and tear on your body. Proper training really helps in these situations.
Absolutely. Less than 10 seconds to go here, and looks like we are going to overtime.
So we're going here into the first overtime, which is called sudden victory in wrestling. It's 1 minute. First point wins. Little Barbour wrestler tries a nice little snatch for a leg there, but doesn't quite get it. And we're set back to nothing.
Look for that trip. Still both wrestlers fighting for head control. Wrist control.
About 15 seconds left in this first overtime. And we go scoreless through the first overtime, so you see the official there is flipping his disc. Second overtime consists of 2 30-second rounds. RCB won that flip, so they elect choice here. The key is to, even if points are scored here, you keep wrestling because each wrestler has choice of where they want to start after the 30 seconds is over. Unless a fall was secured. A fall would be the only way this is ending. See if he awarded any near fall there. Did not.
Saying back and forth.
Back and forth. So, as I spoke on earlier on that, offensive wrestler has to keep his knee in there when the bottom wrestler is out of bounds, and looks like his knee might have went over the line before that 2 count secured.
Trying to stand up here, trying to get an escape before the end of the 30-second period would be big. And he does.
He does secure it. However, that does not end the match. Philip Barbour now has choice for this second 30-second bout of the second overtime still.
He also chooses down. So, question will be, can he escape? Or maybe a reversal.
Walks
You
up
go
the
for cradle. You can put his head in there. If he gets him turned.
He's not going to turn him, but he does hold him down. And the 1 point that he scored in the first 30 seconds is enough to give him the win in this 285 bout.
Definitely a hard-fought victory. Definitely had to grind that one out.
That was a good match by both wrestlers there. That's a lot of effort there.
Here we see the two teams showing respect to the other.
Getting back to action fairly quickly here with Philip Barbour and Gilmer County's duel. The 106-pounder from Philip Barbour, Kylan Rosenkrantz, receives his forfeit. Second forfeit here at the 126-pound weight class for Ryan Morris from Philip Barbour. I believe we have Malachi McCullough, Philip Barbour wrestling.
Grady Starsick from Gilmer County.
Looks like Grady bumped up a weight class here to get a match, the 138-pound weight class. So a nice single leg there.
Into the double.
Finishes it right to his back.
Right to the half, too.
It's a good transition there to secure some near fall points here. See if he can get back out to the side and get him put back on his back.
Into that cross-face position.
And secures the 3 near fall. Working up the body here. Some good defense by Mr. McCullough, Philip Barbour.
That's a tough position. You gotta.
It's very strenuous on the legs and back there to stay out of that. Keep wrestling on the edge here. No points scored. I believe Philip Barbour will return back to the bottom position here.
Into the 2-on-1.
Work that move in.
Going for the collar there. Instead of the half. Does have that.
He's got that wrist in between Philip Barbour's legs there. We'll call that a ball and chain, and he's working to tilt him over for a stack here to maybe secure a fall. Doesn't secure the fall, but does get 3 near fall now. Right
now with the chicken wing he's running, he might get this here.
There,
he does.
50-minute 54. We'll have.
And Leon Richards from Gilmer County will take her forfeit. And that might be the end of the duel.
I believe it is. Like we spoke earlier. Appreciate Gilmer County being here. We only have 2 wrestlers tonight. Like I said earlier, they're plagued by some injuries. Hope they all get better soon with regionals coming up in 2 weeks. 2 weekends away now. This duel will finish out with the remainder of the Philip Barbour wrestlers receiving forfeits, and Philip Barbour will take the win on this duel. double forfeit at 106, and then that was Mr. Jacob Nutt from RCB receiving a forfeit at the 113-pound weight class. Brings us to 120 with Devlin Poster from Lincoln.
And we believe Caleb Jenkins from RCB. Nice shot.
So on the single leg there, see if he can get his legs underneath of him and finish it.
Yep, lost his.
Decent defense there from Devlin there to get that head on an arm and secure the takedown. Escape there by Mr. Jenkins. Brings our score 2-1.
One of the things about these singles is once you get in them, you need to make sure you get around to the side, get some positioning, get some leverage.
Well, most of wrestling, just like that. Wrestling's all about your leverage, some positioning, and he got his hips underneath of him, turned that corner, and was able to come around to secure that takedown.
Trying to work that power half.
Nice little flurry there. We ran out of time there before the reversal could be secured. Lincoln elects to start in the bottom position here at the start of the second period. Work on those 101s and wrist and halves underneath. We've talked all night. It's battle positioning.
Absolutely. He's also trying to work several times that power half, trying to see if he can get that position. One of the things we really have talked about as much is that when you're trying to turn a person, whether it be tilt, whether it be running a half, whatever, the position of your hips is very, very important in making that.
Hips is what makes or breaks wrestling. It's the most important thing in any of the positions, whether they be top, bottom, or neutral. Your hips control everything. That's a good half in right there.
Had that leg in there for just a minute, and now he's let go. It looks like he's going to try to run it.
He's got that power half locked back in there. Devlin's done a good job at sliding his hips out when that power half goes in.
It may be difficult for some of the people watching to see, but there's a lot of wrist fighting law position going down underneath the bottom wrestler here.
That'll end our second period. Mr. Jenkins, I believe, elects to choose the bottom position to start the third period here, with current score being 3-2, with Caleb Jenkins from RC Bird having the slight edge.
Looks like he almost had a reversal there, but
Nice.
out of bounds.
Caleb is able to slide his hips over there, and looks like he's about to secure the 2 reversal.
Well,
Devlin Poster does a good job there holding to his leg. I don't believe it was quite enough. Caleb secured his reversal there.
trying to work through that far arm and ankle.
Got a leg in and running a split here to try to secure some near fall, but got a little out of position there and gave up the reversal. He did secure 2 near fall in the process.
Sweet. Nice takedown.
He's back to putting legs in there and out of bounds. 1.8 seconds left. Caleb Jenkins from RCB is currently leading, score of 10-4, and that should about do it for this bout. Westfall receives a forfeit for Lincoln, the 132-pound weight class.
So should be our 138s.
So I believe Julian Lalberry bumped up to 138 here to wrestle one of the Lincoln wrestlers, and he was able to secure that fall in 16 seconds, which about 6 seconds faster than his last 22 during their last duel.
Similar fast as well. Very quick takedown. Correctly.
It's to the point. Lincoln receiving a forfeit there.
Maybe Dylan Brooks.
I believe we're at the 150-pound weight class. From Lincoln, we have Trenton Hardesty.
And Camden Jenkins from RCB.
I believe so. And on a good single leg there.
Nice trip.
He's able to finish it for the 2.
Working there for a cradle. See if he can get his hands locked.
The key there is get a collapse on that head and get that head brought down to his knee. Looks like he's got it locked in there and securing some near fall.
If he can get his, well, wasn't quite able to get his hips in that best position there, but he's still got it locked, so he may be able to try to tilt him again.
Gets him put back over. He's already got his 3 near falls secured. See if he can get the fall here. He steps over. Thought maybe he was going to hook that leg. Holding tight and riding on that cradle. He breaks that lock and gets his 3 near fall awarded there. A nice broomstick tilt there. Let's see if he can get it over. And he does.
Into a reversal. I'll be interested to see what he can do from the top.
Escape there. That'll do it for the first period with Lincoln's Trenton Hardesty leading 6-2 for Mr. Jenkins from Robert C. Byrd. Mr. Hardesty elects to choose down at the start of the second period. Here's an escape on the edge of the mat.
They'll bring it back to the beginning. Center there. Shot by Jenkins now.
Some good leg defense there from Trenton. He's getting the leg extended and his hip pressure down, and see if he can get his hips around.
He'll secure the 2 here, which he does.
Got a pretty good half in there, torquing on that a little bit.
And like you were saying, it's all about leverage.
Just got the near fall. Looks like we maybe didn't stop there, potentially dangerous. A lot of times in that situation, some arms get pulled a little bit further behind the head than is reasonably expected of what someone's arm can do, and sometimes we have to stop those for the safety of the wrestlers.
Absolutely, that's the most important thing. Go back and attempt for a cowboy there, roll through. Cradle again.
Fox is on that near side cradle. See if he can go straight back with it, and he is. Getting his near fall. See if he can get that knee on the side of his hip. Working for it. Some good defense, though, from Mr. Jenkins. Fighting hands and pushing hard and here and getting out of that one. He did give up 3 near fall in the process, but out of bounds now.
Well, 7 seconds to go in this period, so we'll see if there's some explosion here.
That'll do it for the second period. Trenton Hardesty from Lincoln is currently leading Mr. Jenkins 15-2 at the start of the third period, and Trenton elects to start in the bottom position. Gets an escape almost immediately there. Just a little note here, he currently has a 14-point lead. He really only needs 1 more point to secure a technical fall.
Which if he can run through this single, he'll have. With that crossface, we can get him down. There we go.
Secures the 2. Now in this situation, we let him wrestle, as the official did there, so that he has the opportunity to pin someone if he takes him straight to his back, as he did, because There's a difference in team points between a technical fall and a fall. Mr. Hardesty was able to secure the fall there and 16 points.
Next match here. Both wrestlers trying to tie up. Put down on their knees. And put their spin around. Good job blocking by RCB wrestler.
Lincoln wrestler's got a headlock locked up there. Let's see what he can do with that. He's going for that cradle, and he exposed his own legs, and the Robert C. wrestler was able to get on him. We're in a bit of a 50-50 situation here.
Here to see who can get better position here. No takedown awarded yet.
So as soon as he comes over and gets those hips covered, he'll get the 2, just like that.
Try to take him down, back into the single. And I'm trying to come out the side there.
So good recovery to maintain control. Time runs out. So he was turning him with that power half. And Robert C. Bird defers choice to the 3rd period. Lincoln elects to choose down here in the 2nd period. Current score is 2-0 with RCB in the lead in this bout.
Good job exploding up to his feet. Trying to make him wrestle. Good job trying breaking him, taking him back down to the mat. Went for that power half again. Got a little high.
The wrestler has a fairly deep half in. Let's see if he's able to turn him. And he is. He's carrying some near fall points.
And secures the fall.
Minute 18 left in the 2nd.
Here we are. Both men are starting out pretty strong here. Good.
Snap down to front headlock there, taking advantage of a shot that was a little too far away, and RCB's wrestler secures a good takedown.
Breaking them down. Has that tight wrist there, trying to work on that wrist there.
Get the head and arm here. It's transitions into a wing there. Key in this position here when you get that wing and try to capture that other wrist and just create as much down pressure as possible.
Absolutely. It's like he's going for a 3/4.
He's getting him stacked over. Let's see if he can secure a fall here. And he does. 1:21 into the first period.
It's into the single. Gets around the back. Secures the 2 points. Has that ankle there. Able to break him back down. Looks like he's trying to go for a full mover there. And he does. Looks like he's getting back points now.
See if he can tie them arms up and secure him. Doesn't look like he's able to, but quick hips there and a quick reaction. Able to recover and hold him to his back.
Now he's getting out to the side, as you were saying, chest on chest, trying to get all that down pressure.
And he does. Secures the fall there. 57 seconds into the first period.
These two into a tie up here, trying to get head position. Nice. Went for a duck under there, got behind him. Now he's got to try to take him down, but no.
Good defense from the Robert C. Bird wrestler there to get his hips back around. Good recovery.
Back on tie up. They move back to the center of the mat. Both of them go for top. Not really gone for too much yet. Getting out, looking at
a lot of wrestling that when you start to get into these upper weights it's a game of inches. And
shot by RCB into a single, gets it lifted up. Gets it flattened out, and they can kind of try to go behind. There's the crossface, secures the 2 right before the end of the period. As you kind of mentioned, as you get into heavier weights, you know, if you get trapped underneath, you get a lot more down pressure there. It makes it a lot more difficult.
Absolutely. But as I was saying there, this game of inches, and you just saw there with 3 seconds left, an inch was given and takedown was secured.
Absolutely. And as you talk about, you know, the sport is about inches sometimes. You know, that's one of the reasons why it's so important. You know, even the most basic things are just having a very solid stance. You know, like I said, you know, shoulder knee alignment, have your legs in the proper position, you know, can make a lot of differences in close matches like this.
You really see those sorts of positions start to have more of an effect as the match goes on when wrestlers start to wear down on one of another. You know, positioning means a lot then, and conditioning in your game of inches. If someone's tired, it's easy to give up an inch or two.
Absolutely. Sometimes the smallest movements can have the biggest impacts. That score is 4-1. They're back in neutral. Trying to get good position. Speed shoots, gets into a single.
Good looking crossface by the Lincoln wrestler. He's able to secure a 2-point takedown there. And he gives up a reversal with less than a second left there. That brings the score 6-3. Lincoln holding the edge here at the start of the third period. Robert Seabird has choice and elects to choose the bottom position here in the start of the third.
Lincoln wrestler trying to pick that ankle. Ankle and a half.
He's getting a turn and some near fall.
He's got, doesn't quite have that.
I don't think he's going to secure a fall there.
Now that he's reversed, now he's in
much better position now to get a fall.
Now if he can get just a little bit more down pressure and get on that shoulder. But a good job trying to defend this. Tough position to be in.
And that'll do it. Fall 42.8 seconds left in the third.
Yeah, looks like a forfeit for RCB.
I think that concludes this duel. Wrestlers shaking hands there. It's good sportsmanship. Like to see that.